Rest of it I think I can do on the road. Howling winds, upcoming 5:56 p.m. Oh, okay, got it. Waiting for howling wind storm chasers. We are live. So, let me reset it. Okay. Seeing double?
No. It's fixing to get an ocular migraine.
What's that? Eyeball headache?
No. It's where your vision kind of goes like this.
Watery?
And then goes away.
Okay, hang on, let me send a text real quick. I'm sorry. It's loading now. We are officially live. All right. Hang on just a second, hon. I'm going to type this in. Okay. Think you're ready this time. Okay. Okay. Oh. I don't know why it keeps giving me these stupid things. I try to turn that off. I don't know where it came from or why it's there. I thought I disabled everything.
Are you sure you're all set?
Right, I'll tell you. Better get used to it. We're going to be doing it full time. It'll get faster and easier the more I do it and get used to it. I hope.
I think you might ought to drive.
Huh?
I think you might ought to drive.
You run all this?
For a while. No?
Well, should be running. It is live, by the way.
Oh, okay. Hello, live people.
Well, if drives are bothering you, I'll just switch. So, I can switch, hon.
There we go. I'm fine now.
So, we are live. And if you hit your notification bell on your channel, you'll get our notification that we're live. So, we are in, where are we?
Cannon City.
Cannon City. We're in Cannon City. Unfortunately, we lost a lot of stream time because we're in the mountains and there was no signal. But we're back in signal area and heading back to Colorado Springs. Most of this is just going to be road trip, so you can watch along with us or turn on the TV and watch reruns. At least we're live and it's fresh and unrehearsed. So,
Right.
we did get the drone up when we were up on Monarch Pass. We were going to get some aerial shots of the mine. We have some old mines up there, and I was going to fly it across the little valley there and get some good drone footage, but unfortunately the wind took my drone and disrupted it, so we'll have to go take it home and do a little repair work on it. So that killed the idea of the drone today. So the rest of it's just going to be a road trip. So my wife is still driving, Karen's driving, and I'm sitting over here running the equipment and eating Cheez-Its. Highly nourishing. These are cheddar jack.
You've got to drive.
And now we're switching. So Karen will be sitting over here and I will be driving. She has a headache.
No, I don't have a headache.
Oh.
I'm just having some ocular disturbance. Only in one eye, y'all, so I'm good to go. It's not a problem. I just don't think it's safe to drive right now.
All right. So we're switching drivers, folks. Hang on.
Never had one like this.
Okay. Yep. Emptier than I thought.
I'm not set.
I ain't leaving yet. All right. All right, let's see here. Hi, veggies. I just got your hello. So we had to pull over for a minute and switch drivers. Thank you for joining us. Are you live? Are you live? don't know what that is. Turn that down. All right. Put me live up there. Okay. I am getting your text messages, so thanks for tuning in. Oh, hi, Emily. How are you? For those of you that are just now joining the team here, or the stream, we started out this morning from Colorado Springs and went up. We were heading up to Gunnison. We stopped to eat, got up on Monarch Pass, and because it was getting so late, decided to come on back down. So we are technically heading back to Colorado Springs. We're currently in Kansas City on Highway 50, and we are heading to Colorado Springs. So I appreciate y'all joining us. We are new at this. We are kind of practicing. If you look at our channel, you'll see several videos on there, drone footage and some few little chases we've been on. Unfortunately, my drone kind of conked out today, so I didn't get the footage I wanted. But our next trip out, I'll get some drone footage wherever we're at. We always try to get drone footage if we can. But be sure to subscribe to the channel. That helps us out. You know YouTube, you know the more perks you get, the better you can do your job here. But we need 500 subscribers before we can actually monetize, so we're just building the channel. So if you can subscribe and tell your friends, we'd appreciate it. Help us out. My name is JD. I know it says Jake on the channel. That used to be my YouTube name, but my real name is JD. And my wife is with me, Karen.
Hello, y'all.
She normally drives, but she's driven all day long, so time to switch out. Emily, if you can hear me, if you heard my response to your text, if you would, chat back and just say, yeah, you got it, so I'll know that my chat is working. Earlier today, I called my son in Texas and asked him to log in and see if our chat was working, and he said it was. So just let me know if you can actually hear the audio is working or not. I do like Reed Timmer. You can do that countdown testing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, testing. So I hope it's working.
It's all clear now for the drive. Yes.
Correct. I need to move all that back over here.
No, it's all clear now. I can see everything.
Dawn, did you ever log back in?
We did.
I was busy with that, I guess. Cheese it. Monterey Jack.
I think Pepper's over here. That would have been pretty today. But I don't know how to get to it from the other end, from the other side.
Yeah. Have to pull out our map. Shows we got one person actually watching the live stream.
Will you drive?
Okay.
I mean, I'm fine.
Let you rest for a while.
I'm perfectly fine.
You say your eyes are bothering you?
It was, but I said it's clear now. And I've got all my vision and I'm good to go.
Well, you might get all stressed out again. I gotta find that lid before I do anything. Oh, there it is. Up to you.
I'm good to go.
Good. I'll get all this when I get it. When you get in, hand it to me. 10-4.
Okay, people, we're switching drivers again.
We are. Her eyes better. Oh, gracias. You have to take one of your pills, your headache pills.
You may.
Huh?
You may.
No, you might.
Oh, no.
Oh.
I don't have a headache.
Sometimes migraine does that.
Ocular migraine is only in the eyeball. I asked a doctor one time, why is it called ocular migraine if you don't have a headache? He said, it just is, and laughed.
You said what?
It just is, and laughed.
Okay.
Oops.
Dakota Hot Springs.
Thank y'all for bearing with us while we switch drivers again. Okay.
Yeah, we're back on the road. It is getting darker. Still a lot of smoke in the valley. Something's burning somewhere.
That one's tight. I don't know where. Okay.
Well, I show I've got one per live stream, so just wanted to shout out and say hi to Veggies and to Emily, if you can hear me. Again, I don't know if my audio is working. Just sent a chat out to everybody or anybody that's out there just wanting to check to see if the audio is working. If it is, please let me know.
Look in the side view mirror at the side.
It's just peeking over the ridge. It's like yellowy orange. Never seen a motorcycle out on the freeway like this. Scary.
And that pickup on that trailer was when it just passed me.
Too big a hurry. That's why God wanted you to drive.
What about wanting to drive?
Maybe that's why God wanted you to drive. You know the speed limit.
Oh. Hey folks, y'all that are watching or will be watching, if y'all could please send JD and myself some quiet snacks to eat on the road, I would so greatly appreciate it. I'm sorry that y'all have been hearing us crunch and munch. So thank y'all for putting up with us.
She didn't actually want you to send us the snacks and stuff. She wanted us to send us the ideas of what snacks to carry.
That's what I meant. I'm sorry
Yeah.
I'm sorry if I misled y'all. No.
We don't want no crackers in the mail.
If y'all could send us ideas of snacks to eat. Thank y'all.
Well, send another note to Dawn. I do have some people out there that I know, besides family, that watch the channel when they know that we're actually streaming. So I just sent one of them a text message asking them to log in and let me know if they're actually hearing us. I'm not real sure if my audio is working. I'm not getting any response from the watchers. Swallow the road ahead, honey. There's swallows down there.
I love watching swallows.
Okay, somebody slow down. Big people now.
Nice.
Right now, we are still on our way from our trip up on the top of Monument Pass?
Monarch Pass.
Monarch Pass. I have to keep checking with my wife. She keeps track of all this stuff. But we are on our way back to Colorado Springs and just checking to see if the audio is working on the live chat. I have no way of really knowing. That might be what I was hearing earlier. On here. when I heard myself coming over this because I'm watching it on this channel. So I'm broadcasting through that one and receiving and listening. So when we heard that talking earlier, okay, let me check the testing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's broadcast here. Okay. There's a little bit of a delay, but it is. All right. So we went from 1 to 3 to 1. So
It's all good.
somebody's being faithful. Thank you, I appreciate it.
It's all good.
You log in though, be sure and subscribe. You would appreciate it very much. Scattered around out there.
Yes, they are.
I'd hate to be on a motorcycle out here all by myself because if something happens to him, or if somebody pulled over to get him or anything like that, I mean, he's done.
True, exactly.
He had some bright lights on that little dumpling though.
I'm sorry?
He had some bright lights on that motorcycle.
Yes, he did.
Send Jason one.
Excuse me.
Alright, let's see. We're streaming again. I want to make sure it's broadcasting. Can you please log in and let us know if it's streaming and send a chat if you can hear us talking. Sending it to John.
The baby in church.
Yeah, that's all right.
Oh, no. I'm sorry. I keep forgetting they're an hour ahead.
Or what? Yeah.
An hour ahead.
And we'll send one to Dawn. Same thing.
Are we still live videoing?
Yep. information being given out here. And we'll send one to our son. And Gloria watched our stuff too, she said. She said it's so good to hear both of y'all's voices.
Oh. We have, for you chatters, we have a friend that moved to Arizona not too long ago, and she was saying that she's listening to us and misses us.
Starting to get a little bit darker, so you're not going to see much of the area around us, which is one of the main reasons we got out today. So for those of you just joining, we did get up on the top of Monarch Pass today, and had some drone issues, so I wasn't able to get the video footage that I wanted to get. Jay said, yes sir, y'all are talking about Arizona. Okay, thanks, Jason. Alright, so it's working. Okay, so I know that it is a live streaming, and I know that it is picking up audio, so appreciate that, Jason. Thanks for giving us that chat. But it is getting darker. Again, like I was saying, I did not get any drone footage like I was planning on doing. We had some drone issues, so I think the wind caught it actually. Just as it got close to the edge of the canyon, it gusted it, got it, and I wasn't able to get it down properly. So back to the drawing board on that. So, but we did get some good dash video, and we did get some good live stream. There's nothing exciting other than the pretty colors that we had today, and what we saw in the canyons, and the cool air up on the mountain and all that. It was really nice today. We didn't have any smoke down in Canyon City and all that. It's all up here. So I don't know what's burning.
That's true.
But as it gets darker, it's going to get, harder for anybody to see anything. So
We're coming into Pueblo. If you could help me look for I-25 north.
okay.
Thank you.
Everybody sure is proud to know we're on that right-hand lane. Not sure why. I-25, I-45 is coming up.
I need I-25 north.
Yeah, it won't be this exit, it'll be the next one according to the map.
Well, that's Highway 45 south. Okay, got it. All right.
Everybody's in their brakes down there. I mean, that was a red light right in the middle of the freeway. It's weird. That only happens in Colorado, folks. Here we are on a major 3-lane freeway, and they put up a red light. Wow. Amazing. got 3 lanes on this side and 3 lanes on the other side. Would that be considered a 6-lane highway, or is it still a 3-lane highway? But whatever, there's a red light in the middle of it. We are coming into a town though. So we are actually coming into Pueblo. So then from Pueblo we'll go on into Colorado Springs. Actually we'll go through Fountain first, then into Colorado Springs. So but it was a long day. So we've been on the road, you know, large part of the day. Again, this trip was basically just for practice. We're trying to get used to hooking up the equipment, getting everything live, making sure that our audio is working, getting feedback from our viewers. So if you do have any suggestions for us about chasing, live streaming, anything, we are definitely open to suggestions. Just type it down in chat. We'll take that and run with it. So we are not like Reed Timmer and Connor Croft and all the seasoned veterans. We are just getting started, so we're willing to learn. Tell you what, smoke's getting really bad where we're at right now, folks. I mean, I can actually see it. I can see the... Sure don't know what's burning, but there's a lot of smoke, thick smoke. Seems like it's a lot darker than it was earlier. It could be, of course, the sun went down too, but it seems thicker.
It does.
We're trying to get out and live stream as much as we can for practice, so we can learn so we can learn everything. Second, we're trying to keep our YouTube channel active. I know YouTube watches your new channels as they give you perks to make sure that there's activity, that there's people checking it, that we're live streaming, that we're actually doing what we're supposed to do. So we're trying to get those perks so we can get up to a point where we can monetize. It is free to subscribe. We don't charge anybody anything for subscribing, obviously. So the more subscribers we can get, the better. 25 south straight.
Straight ahead, go onto the overpass and take a left.
Okay, north. Yeah. Oops. There we are. So I need to study my paperwork, see how to flip that over. Oh, it did automatically. Cool. And if I could get this, get the wire, hook this to here, and live stream off of this, that'd be good. Well, it'll work on a laptop, so once you get the laptop hooked up. So we're out of the barren mountain roads up here into the cluttered, congested, getting close to Colorado Springs traffic stuff. So, Yahoo. Restaurant, Ruby Tuesdays. I wonder what they got.
We had Ruby Tuesdays in Texas before we moved up. Haven't seen one up here though.
Well, here's the home depot. Depot, a storm chaser's best friend. Just so you'll know. Duct tape, plastic, all that kind of stuff. I know the guys are down on the East Coast at the hurricane area. I know one of the chasers, they stopped at Home Depot and stocked up on an extra chain for their chainsaw. They actually got fuel. They were getting plastic and stuff like that. So they were stocking up to go in and start helping in the recovery, the rescue, recovery, and search down there. So they were trying to load up all the equipment that they thought they might be needing for their chase down there. So they were down there basically not necessarily waiting for the next hurricane to hit, but down there to help them recover from what they just had, which I think is pretty cool that chasers are willing to do that. They'll chase the storm and try to report as it's happening so people can get to safety, and then after it hits, they're willing to go in there and then help with the recovery and cleanup. So hats off to those that are out there doing it. It's one of the reasons my wife and I wanted to do this in our retirement. We born and raised in Texas, grew up in Texas, saw many storms, and basically were just observers. Fell in love with them, the power, just the way that they react and all, and now being able to chase them and watch them grow and everything else is just going to be kind of neat for us. We feel bad about the destruction it causes, and with my wife being a nurse, willing to get in there and do triage and stuff like that when we get on the scene, but just to be there and see it and then to help out, we're looking forward to it.
Very much so.
So I got 2 people on live stream. So like I say, if you guys want to, or gals, whoever, if y'all want to get in, jump in there and give us a chat, I'll be glad to. Thank you. So appreciate it. Back in the flatland. Can't even see Pikes Peak. I mean, normally on a really clear day, you can see Pikes Peak for miles, and we just barely see any kind of mountains to our left right now. It's just covered in the haze and smoke from whatever's burning. Unusual to see a highway patrol on a motorcycle way out in the middle of nowhere like that on a major freeway. That's normally you'd think they'd team up, they doubles.
They usually do, don't they?
Yeah. Anytime I've seen them out on the freeway, which isn't very often, in town, yes. In town I see them in doubles all the time, but out here, people out here drive crazy. They hit you on that motorcycle, nobody will ever even know it.
Exactly.
Takes a lot of guts to do that, I guess. So, well, I still show 2 people on chat, but nobody's really wanting to talk, so that's okay. That's okay. It is getting darker, so it's going to be a little bit harder for y'all to see what's out there other than what we're going to have in the headlights, but we're not that far from home. Got another 30 minutes to get to the house.
And we appreciate y'all being with us and driving with us and seeing what we're seeing. It has been wonderful.
Yeah, having chat partners ride along with us doesn't cost us nothing. We don't have to feed you or house you or nothing.
Right.
But we're just glad you're along. We are going to be doing, kind of like today, we did a more of a scenic drive today. We just wanted to get the colors and the mountains and everything else. There's a lot of people out there that don't get to see that. We wanted to get that out where people could see it. Was really hoping to get some shots of the mine and all that, the ghost town up there, but unfortunately, like I say earlier, the drone didn't work out. So we're also going to be doing ghost towns. We've got some material and some books and stuff on different ghost towns in different states. So when we don't have a storm to chase, we'll be doing like scenic drives like we did today, hopefully a little bit more involved in what we did. And ghost towns, finding some of these towns that are dying out. There's a lot of them along Route 66 where the towns have just basically dwindled away simply because the freeway bypassed them. I-40 just went around them, and so the towns just kind of dried up and they're dying slowly. So we're going to go to some of those towns and look at them, video it, and kind of give y'all feedback on some of these ghost towns too. People have expressed an interest in both ghost towns and scenic drives too, just beyond storm chasing. Got a lot of people out there doing storm chasing. Not seen a ton of people doing ghost towns and scenic drives. So we're going to try to be, diversify and do several different things. So hope you'll stick with us and watch us as we grow. Dark, I couldn't see it.
I was trying to see what the MPH was, but it's not on.
75.
Okay.
73.
I see it now. Thank you.
I didn't know I had switched. Switches over, it flips when you're recording it, but for some reason I don't think it stays that way. If I put that other camera set up here, that wire, if you want to go back there to the back, I can put that in or something like back. from. I'm gonna go by T-Mobile in the morning before I go to work. So I don't know why those are coming up. I want to stop. I want to figure out what happened and get rid of it. It's very irritating. Well, the sky is off to our left. Kind of got a reddish hue as the sun goes down on all that smoke, clouds and stuff over there. Welcome to smog and pollution. The last grocery store we stopped at, they had white chocolate Snickers. Never seen that before. So my wife grabbed a couple of them. And did you try yours? Yeah.
Very good.
Was it? If you like white chocolate, I haven't eaten mine yet, but you got white chocolate Snickers. So I enjoy that. Here a while back, we found a store that had pecan Snickers and tried those. I personally thought it was a little bit sweet. I thought it a little bit sweeter than I like. So the pecan Snickers was a good try, but I wasn't impressed. So I'll wait and see how this white chocolate one works out. Take their sign down and move their cones, probably. The dummies. They don't work on Sundays, but they do what, get their signs down.
I'm not seeing any road work or anything.
No? I'm glad they repaved this though. We got to resurface on this part of it. Makes the road a lot quieter. I know the viewers appreciate that. Without that rumble.
Absolutely. I, as a driver, appreciate that.
Well, we're between Pueblo and Fountain right now, so we're on I-25 here in Colorado. getting darker. Been a full day for us. We've been in this car most of the day.
46 hours.
I do feel bad about my drone though. Kinda look forward to when we get out and being able to get that up and get some aerial shots of where we're at. So that's kind of sad, but it is what it is. Part of it. I know Reed Timmer, every time he gets out with a Dominator and he gets close to a twister, he has to put that drone up. And I don't know how many he's gone through. Just about every time I see him put one up, he and his team has to go back and find it. So I'm glad he's got a good budget. That could get expensive. But he's out there trying. He just about every twister he can, he gets that drone out and tries to get it up. So I guess that's why he's number one in the nation. In fact, he's probably the only one that I'm aware of that does the drone. I've watched a lot of other chasers, and they may have drones, but the videos I've watched, I don't remember seeing anybody put one up other than Reed Timmer. So if you guys do put them up, great. I just haven't seen the video yet. But just keep doing it, like Reed says. Keep chasing. All right.
And
All right. Well, that smoke sure does play havoc with a lot of people's allergies,
that's for sure.
especially those with asthma.
That is for sure.
I noticed on some of the chasers, when they're chasing or when they're stationary, occasionally they actually show the inside of their vehicle, the way they have it set up. I know Reed Timmer has stepped out of the Dominator a few times and left the doors up, and you can kind of see inside the old cockpit and see what kind of equipment he has and how he has it set up. That really helps us as new storm chasers to see what kind of equipment they have, how they have it set up. I was watching a chaser yesterday who was down getting ready to help out on the East Coast, and he was sitting stationary listening to the ham radio, listening to instructions and getting information. He did show the inside of his cab a little bit. He had some stuff in there that would look like it was custom made. He had the radios mounted in a particular fashion, and I got to see that and listen to how it worked and stuff. So that kind of stuff really helps us get things purchased and set up and everything else. So again, any information that we can glean from other people, we appreciate. I think we found the road construction, but it's on the other side, other than the guy pulled off up here. those little flashy lights out there, that helps. Nice one of these days when we get to the point where we go live and have, a lot more people watching.
We'll get there, honey. We're just starting out.
Yeah, I just like to share the excitement with other people.
I know, when you're Mr. Impatient too.
Yep, is. So if you're watching us, please subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so when we do something online, you get it. That helps us. So we're trying to build a channel. It takes a lot to get it going. So right now we are able to live stream, but we need 500 subscribers in order to monetize. So we've got t-shirts and other things that we can put on there, but right now we can't do anything like that. YouTube is still watching us to see how we work out as beginners. So we appreciate any help we get from our listeners and watchers. I don't have to mow the yard today. It got too dark.
There's always Wednesday.
Yeah. I'll be busier than a three-legged cat trying to climb a tree on Wednesday. I got a lot I got to get done, but I'll get it. Well, we'll have to look at our maps and books and brochures and stuff and see where we're going to go next. So for those of you listening and watching, if you would, just go into that chat box down there and give us any ideas you might have, things that you might like to see us do. Any particular area you'd like for us to go, something special you've wondered about and hadn't seen. If it's something we can do, we'll do it. So lets us have some kind of a goal.
We love getting out and exploring.
Yeah. There's certainly no storms at this exact moment, except down on the East Coast. Uh-oh. Smoky. Ambulance. Well, he kind of snuck up.
He did. Didn't even see him. So let's hear him take our tail. Yeah, so we're planning on moving from Colorado Springs to Texas this next spring. We're going to sell our house. Brand new home. We've only been in it 6 years. But we're going to sell it, move to Texas, and probably buy an older home.
want to pay cash for it. I don't want to have a mortgage. So, been nice living in Colorado though. Sure, I've done a lot of fun things while we've been living here.
Yes, we have.
Our kids, basically raised our kids here. We were all born in Texas, but moved up here when the kids were little and raised them, and they moved out of the house. They both went in the military, so now it's just my wife and I here. So all of our family and grandkids, and our sons and grandkids and all are down in Texas. So
Now, our daughter and her family are in the Chicago area.
Chicago. It's kind of a funny story. We were visiting Chicago once. A bunch of the adults, we'd gone to Chicago on a trip, and we were in the Sears Tower. We were standing in the lobby of the Sears Tower waiting to go up the elevator. It was supposed to be the tallest building there, so we were going to go up to the top and look around. And we were standing in line, and one of the gentlemen that was with us, they had these huge pictures on the walls of the lobby going up, and it was of mountains and rivers and streams and stuff. And one of the gentlemen in our group made a comment, and he says, "You know what, guys, that looks like home. Looks just like at home." And there was a man, a stranger, a local that lived there in Chicago, standing behind us, and he said, "Where are you folks from?" And we told him that we were from Colorado, and he said, "Does it really look like that?" And the man that was with us, he said, "Yes, it does. In fact, those pictures don't even do it justice. It's much more beautiful than that." And that man said, "You know what?" He said, "I was born and raised in Chicago, and I've never been out of Chicago." And I thought about that, and I thought, how sad, in a way, that, there are people that are in a situation where they can't get out and see more of the world, and see more of the country and stuff. So my wife and I are going to try to do as much of that as we can in our retirement, and hopefully bring that to our viewers.
Most definitely.
Well, we are now in our neck of the woods here in the southern part of Colorado Springs. So, won't be long, we'll be at the house. We didn't need anything while we were out, did we?
I can't think of anything.
Starbucks, they still got people in line over there. It's 7:15 at night, still getting their caffeine fix. I came home last night and drove through there, and Taco Bell and McDonald's both had people lined from the window all the way out to the street, and it was like 10:25ish, somewhere along in there, 10:25 at night, and people are in line for burgers and tacos. I thought, wow, that time of night, I'd be in bed when I got home. It's crazy. Eat that late at night, that ain't good for you. Of course, we're kind of looking at the way it's going to be for us driving around chasing storms. We're going to be like all these other chasers. I've watched them on these videos, stopping at the Loves and the Allsups and all these other stores, grabbing a bag of snacks and a drink and hitting the road again. So I guess we're going to be doing that too. We're going to try to come up with some ideas for healthy food, healthy snacks and stuff that we can actually pack up and take with us. So,
but if we're down around near an Allsup's, I am getting one of their bean and beef burritos. Sure good.
Yep. I like Allsup's. Been around Allsup's a long time.
Yes.
And they're out in New Mexico. I believe their head office, or they started out in New Mexico. So I think actually Clovis, New Mexico is where their main office is. From there. So the hurricane sound in the background, or the windows are down a little bit. So we're not in the mountains anymore. It's a little bit warmer.
No, actually,
59.
Actually, it's 59 degrees down here, and I'm letting the breeze blow through, and it feels wonderful.
So, we are getting closer to our house. We're only about 5 minutes away. Yeah, I might have to mow the yard Wednesday, and the grass is going to be tall. I may have to mow it twice. I have to raise the mower and mow it, then go back and drop the mower and mow it again. So, yahoo! That's right. Cold weather's coming here in the mountains. It ain't gonna be long. We're not gonna be mowing anymore anyway.
Those lights and I thought it was somebody behind. You flashed those lights and I thought it was somebody behind me.
Hit the button. I was going to try and find a place to put that permit so I don't have to take it in and out. That and this other thing. It's got all the USBs plugged into it.
It'll be daylight Wednesday. You'll figure it out.
Yeah. Trying to do as little.
There's a motorcycle guy right on my tail, and he's
being a butt. Don't know how to drive safely, honey bun. No time. Just gonna make sure it doesn't tickle. Try to get things mounted properly. I don't know why they put manhole covers right in the middle of the road.
I know it. Can't tell if he's trying to get around me or fixing to or what. He keeps swerving like this.
Just don't worry about him, honey. Well, we're nearly there, folks, so I'm going to sign off, and this will be posted soon. I appreciate everybody watching. So, see you